You also have the opportunity to eliminate financial constraints, and here's a big one that's played very well at Kmart. When I arrived at the brand in September of 2008, the first thing I had to do was figure out what the tentpole of holiday 2008 was going to be. It was a very simple question for me. I said to my team, what's the one thing that Kmart can do that Target or Walmart cannot do? And they came back with layaway. The good news about that is the economy was absolutely going in the crapper, and all of a sudden layaway became the new black, right? So layaway today is over $1 billion business at Kmart and growing every day. And that just has everything to do with the economy. Behavioral shifts have really taken place now. It's no longer about immediate gratification and credit cards and high finance charges. It's let's find a smarter way to pay. And Kmart layaway has certainly proved that out. Multi-channel capabilities allow Sears to conform to shoppers' needs and desires, right? So again, if we're going to position ourselves, and this platform is about being the only retailer you would ever need for anything that you want, you better expand the assortment that you have, both outside of bricks and mortar and outside of what you've got at .com. So we created Sears Marketplace. Go ahead and roll that video, Rick.
Imagine a place where you can find just about everything you want. A superstore with millions of items. Okay, now imagine it online. Introducing Marketplace at Sears.com, a virtual megastore brought to you by a retailer you already know and trust. With millions of items, including many you'd never expect to find. Marketplace not only makes Sears.com bigger than ever, it makes it better than ever. Why? Because it brings almost everything from boutique products to big brands to one convenient place. From a bunch of carrots to a single carrot, bamboo screens to plasma screens, front-load dryers to pressure washers, gorilla suits to swimsuits. Marketplace literally puts it all at your fingertips. You can research and compare products and always get great deals. So you see, there's no need to imagine it. It's all real and it's all here. Marketplace at Sears.com means more products, more brands, more deals, and more of what you're looking for all in one place. Marketplace at Sears.com means more. Sears. Life well spent.
So again, more choices, more inventory, more options for customers who are looking for selection and wanting to be able to do it from the comfort of their own home. And that's what Marketplace is all about. Now, another capability that we added was a thing called Personal Shopper. If you're going to have Marketplace, it's got millions and millions of different products on it. It's likely that you're going to have some questions, right? So you better support that on the other end with a Personal Shopper capability. And we've introduced that at Sears as well. Go ahead, Rick.
Let's say you need a little advice.
Sears Personal Shopper, can I help you?
Hi, I want a Wii game that'll make me sweat.
Do you like to dance?
Probably not.
Boxing?
Only when provoked.
Sword fighting?
Ching! Pow! Yeah! Oh, yeah.
I've got the perfect one for you. There's even a light sword.
Ship it.
Chat, email, or phone. Personal Shopper. Another way to shop your way at Sears. Life well spent.
So you really begin to see the way that the platform is integrated and the way that the platform is being built. So it's about capabilities, it's about integrating it with the touch points that we have today, and it's about building more power, more resonance for the Sears Hotel, or Sears Holdings Corporation, sorry, my old career, hotels. Sears Holdings Corporation in terms of its overall retail formats. Now, this is a really interesting one here. You know, when 2008, the economy crashed, 2009, and we are probably the world's largest print producer and print buyer, paper buyer when it comes to the circulars and things of that nature, because we've still got a ton of customers out there every day that line those things up on a Sunday to decide how they're going to go out and do their shopping, right? So we actually went out to the newspapers and said, you know, our sales are down, everybody's sales are down, times are tough, and we're not going to pay the same insertion rates that we paid last year. Plain and simple, right? Well, the newspapers were like, oh my God, right? Well, 8 out of 10 of them would come back and say, you know what, we'll negotiate with you because we realize times are tough, we don't want to lose the insertion. And I think they thought we were bluffing because we didn't have a backup plan. Our backup plan was to go into every marketplace where the circular was not going to appear because the newspaper wouldn't work with us, and educate customers on where they could go to be able to find what was going on at Kmart and Sears that week, and here was the spot we ran. This one showed in Dallas. Go ahead, Rick.
Announcing a better way to find the best weekly deals at Sears. Online at Sears.com. Exclusive offers, personal shopping experts, and more. All easily customized just for you. Sears. Life well spent.
So the newspapers knew we weren't bluffing. Because there were a couple of papers that wouldn't play with us. We pulled the circular out of those newspapers and went into that marketplace with both digital and TV advertising campaigns, and proved really quickly that if we educate the customer, that's not about us not being present, but it's about finding us in a different place, we were going to be okay. And all of the newsprint providers ultimately came back and worked with us on that. But again, you got to be able to be willing to take some of these chances and some of these risks and build some contingencies so that you continue to do what you're really there to do, which is to sell more stuff, right? So we talked a lot about, you know, what it's going to take to be able to make this happen. And hopefully the things that you have been thinking about as I've been going through this is that the market is going to continue to change, right? We'll walk out of the room today and half the stuff I talked about today will have changed. The numbers will have changed. The dynamic will have changed. Things will come, things will go. You've got to get ready for that. The best way to get ready for that is to build a strong platform that you can actually begin to shelve these things into so that your senior management or the people that you're trying to sell to understand where it is that you fit and how it helps them grow their business. And the big question is how are you going to change your plans and your capabilities to keep up with them, right? And this goes back to my point about you've got to be able to get your senior leadership vested in the notion that it is going to take investment to grow this, and that you cannot continue to relegate this strategy and this platform, the development of this platform, to line-level managers that have tons of other stuff to do. You've got to get real expertise behind it. You've got to get people that are really passionate about what's happening in the space and can really help you drive and go forward with this.
So give it up for Mark, if you will. Great job. Absolutely. Thank you very much, Mark.
Thank you.
Very good.
My pleasure. Thank you.